What will be important to convey to Manhattan Borough President Gale Brewer?
It's very important that Ms. Brewer to realize that the Block Center is proposing to rezone what is called spot zoning. Their rezoning is to benefit themselves, not for the benefit of the community or to the public. It's very important for Ms. Brewer to realize that. And on top of that is that the Block Center has not been engaging with the community. They invited my fellow board member and myself on October 26th, spoke to us about the proposed rezoning. We conveyed to them our concerns of the rezoning, the height, the scale, the scope, and since then they have not come back to us and engaged with us. Their presentation on October 26th to the board member in my building is no different to the presentation that was delivered to the community since October to the most recent community board meeting in May. So there's no difference. They're not being engaged with the community. So it's very, very disturbing that this process is going through when there's an overwhelming opposition to this proposal. The Block Center is aware of the community opposition. Over 30 years ago, they proposed to build a high-rise, 30 stories high, and the community that came against it is around that time RAB was enacted. So they withdrew the application. And then over a decade ago, again, they decided to switch building with JRAC, with their building, to propose a high-rise. Again, the community came out against it. So it demonstrated that the Block Center is not engaged with the community, and it's just non-compliant with RAB. We, the community, have no problem for the Block Center to renovate their building as of right. We have no problem. We fully realize and do appreciate the contribution to life science. However, as long as they build as of right, and they in their admission, they will not add much more square footage than their existing facility. They admitted that with a proposed building of up to 600 square foot with Longfellow, they'll be occupying half their as of right. So there's no justification to build a high-rise if not going to utilize the full as of right square footage. Therefore, there's no justification for the Block Center to propose a high-rise building that will affect the quality of life in this community. I mean, look around you. You have people walking around here. You have the park a half a block, and you hear the children yelling and screaming. So it's a very vibrant community. And to build a high-rise would cast a large shadow on the school, increase traffic, that would destroy the quality of life. So I'm really disappointed and very disturbing that this process has gone through. It was not necessary. But I do have faith in the process. As long as the whole community come out, express their opposition to Gale Brewer's office and also through the whole process up to the City Council. And I do have faith in the process that the community will prevail. But it's very important the entire community come out to express their voice.